itself, and we can work together for making this vision a reality. So again, congratulate ABPL for joining hands with us. Thank you very much. And I hope all of you have any, you wanted to invite one or two.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we are going to have, sir. After the presentation by ABPL, we are also going to have.
I think we will have a small presentation on ABPL. I request all of you to, carefully listen to it. They might even highlight to you what you need to be doing.
Yeah,
okay?
That is what.
Thank you.
Just 2 minutes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now I request our Honorable Member Secretary, sir, Professor Rajiv Kumar, sir, also to speak a few words in this context. I mean, on the occasion of.
Thank you,
Sir,
Swami.
please, sir.
First of all, I congratulate AVPL team, Preet Sandhu, NK Mahapatra ji, and Prashant Sharma ji, for taking this movement to a reality.
Yes,
right? And sir, important thing is that out of this 47, 9 to 10 institutions, they are the government institutions. That is the very important, and mostly they are the polytechnics. And the another important thing is that there are institutions and the polytechnic from Daman and Diu,
Yes, sir.
and Dadra and Nagar Haveli.
Nagar Haveli.
So this is a very interesting, and I can see one institute from Bihar is East Champaran district is also there.
Very remote place.
Very remote place. So our selection
Yes, sir.
tells each and everything about the criteria.
Yes.
We have this AVPL and AICTE team has selected institute judiciously from the remote part of the country. And I wish successful completion. And this is the first phase. I hope AVPL will start launch second phase also. More institutes will be benefit. This is all from my side.
Thank you, sir. So thanks for your kind words. So now I request the representative, so none other than the MD of this organization, MD and founder, Preeti Sandhu Madam, to just, explain about that activities of their company in brief, and also in specific with respect to this particular initiative, which they are going to, initiate or will going to implement in our AICTE approved institutions in collaboration with AICTE. Over to you, madam, please.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Chair. Respected all the members from the colleges who have joined us online. So I'm very happy to share that when we started the conversation, it's been, I think, more than 3 months, a quarter. We have initiated the conversation, but with the blessings of Sir and the way we have got the support from the members of the AICTE, we have reached here today on the very memorable moment that we are going to having a soft launch of the Aero Vision Labs. This name even we have brainstormed, I think within 10-15 minutes, that let's give this name to the labs and let's make it very exclusive to the AICTE colleges. So I'll start with the first slide about AVPL International. AVPL International is founded in 2016, and our main headquarter office is in Gurgaon. We have one research R&D center here in Gurgaon, in Aero, and we have two assembly lines. One is in Bihar and one is in Hisar, which is in process. If I talk about AVPL International, the verticals, we are into 3 verticals. One, of course, the capacity building, which is related to the training. Second is drone manufacturing, and then the assembly. Third is drone as a service. We are training people wherein people are then becoming drone pilots to give drone as a service. It's not just limited to the agriculture, but also to the logistics, to the survey of India. So lot of drone as a service things which are handled by our trained pilots. So these are the 3 verticals in which we are working. As far as our presence concerned, we are into the 12 states, and we have a presence in 76 locations. Now, till date, we have trained more than 1 lakh candidates. That's our expertise. And we have done a lot of work with the state government and also the central government. in CSR funded programs also and the sponsored programs. Why Aerovision Labs? So, since this Aerovision word is really connected with the drone, so why we have thought of these labs? When we entered into the drone ecosystem, so we had a problem and a challenge which we had faced as an industry, that we do not have even a trained manpower in the form of drone pilots. I mean, I'm talking about the pilot whose qualification is required only up to 10th standard, but we are not finding those talented pilots in the country. And on the top of that, we are not even able to find the people who can assemble the drone. Manufacturing and R&D is way forward. I mean, we are talking, if I talk about the assembly, we are not even able to find the skilled manpower who can work on the assembly line of the drones. So post sale, definitely there is a requirement of huge support sale from the company, which is again a challenging for every drone company at the moment in the industry. So as a drone company, we took an initiative that let's join hands with the institution. Ultimately, we are going to have manpower from the institutions which are coming out, and then they are becoming a part of the industry. So let's create an initiative wherein we can create the pool for not for us but for the other companies who are into the drone ecosystem. So there are 4 pointers which we have tried to cover in through these labs. One, of course, it's a sunrise sector of the country. We are going to address the challenge and with the complete solution to provide the skilled professionals in the same. And of course, drone is really evolving sector. It's not just that we have created one drone today and it is not requiring any changes and advancements. Technology is very fast and we have to work on the R&D part and to advance the drone. So this kind of a lab will help us to work on the progressive changes in the drone. As chairman sir said that definitely in coming future we will talk about the R&D, because R&D is highly required in this sector at the moment, as every component, I mean 50% of the components we have seen, it is being imported to the country, which is not good sign for the country. Next slide, please. So market projections are very much pretty clear to everyone that it's a sunrise sector, it's a huge market, and we need to, address all the problems on time. In fact, if I talk about the requirement of the drone pilots, it's 2 lakhs pilots we require in the coming 2 to 3 years. Right now, we have only, I believe, 15,000 licensed pilots in the market. Next, please. So when we designed this program, so we have considered all the aspects of the program. We have considered NEP 2020 as per the framework of NEP 2020. There are a lot of other activities which every institution has to abide by, which is related to the sustainability development goals. We have tried to cover that in this particular lab, because drone is again which is favoring climate, which is favoring the environment, and also other sustainable goals, which we have even which we have even written, that sustainable goal 3, good health and well-being, decent work and economic growth, sustainable cities and communities, life on land, climate action. All these sustainability development goals are being covered in this through this lab. And also we are calling it as a multidisciplinary vertical lab of the institute, because it's not just that one branch or the students from the one branch of the engineering can make a drone. It's an interdisciplinary. Students from mechanical engineering are required, students from electronics, electrical. So all these students are required. So this is particularly a multidisciplinary program, which is, I think, a significant component of NEP 2020. Next. So initially, we are going to open up the hubs. These hubs will be called as Aerovision Lab, and in these hubs, we are going to offer 3 things. To sustain with the program, definitely CSR funded programs and the state government central sponsored programs will be there, since drone is a very favorite subject of the government. So definitely there are a lot of programs which we have run the hub. Faculty program, and then definitely the regional tech support and service center we are going to offer through these Aerovision labs. and R&D centers, which is our future goal, that after 1 year, if we have to evaluate few of the institutes and if we have to set up R&D center for the more advancement in the drones, definitely shortlist as per the previous whatever the association with each other. So this is the financial part. We are supporting with 50 lakhs each institute. 30 lakhs we are supporting the equipment of 35 lakhs we are going to install in the facility. In the second phase, we are going to depends upon how the performance is happening, how we are working together, how the association is gone. So then definitely to scale the operations, we will infuse a few futuristic courses which are related to the AI and IoT and robotics, because in coming future, we have to integrate drone with IoT and also with the robotics, because that's going to be the future then. So this is the infrastructure. I think there was a Google form which was circulated to all the institutions, and there was a online meeting happened a month back also related to the infrastructure. Previously, it was more than this, but then on the mutual discussion, we have reached to this point that 1910 will be the shared infrastructure, and dedicated infrastructure which will be of 3150 square feet. We want that for every course there should be 2 teachers identified by the institute, so that we can train them and we can certify them as a trainers, so that they can train the students at the facility. This is one requirement. Second is definitely we require a single point of contact from the institute, so that our team can coordinate with them to handhold it properly, to settle it down, and to get it executed properly. Next, please. So this is just we have created a slide to showcase that how when operationally it will be handled, the Aerovision lab. So this is amount which will be borne by AVPL. So all these components, the expense of these components will be monitored, will be handled by AVPL, and we have also mentioned clearly that the facility maintenance is of course a part of institute, because it's a part of institute, and only the training of the trainer candidate teachers which is going to happen. For that, definitely we have to align the trainers to some other companies. So that is which is very transparent. So that's the expense to be borne by the institute. That's all. Revenue definitely, yeah.
72,000
72,000, yes.
per institute.
12,000 per
So
teacher.
12,000 per teacher.
Per
There
teacher.
are 3 courses, 2 teachers.
Two teachers.
So the arithmetic is 12 into 6.
Yes.
We are assuming 1 plus 1.
So if I talk about the revenues, definitely many of the programs we will run through the CSR funded sponsored programs. Whatever the revenue will be generated, definitely that will be shared between the institute as well, to keep up the interest and definitely for the motivation. Next, please. Okay, so this is how we have identified the steps to move ahead. Definitely, first step is MOU signing. Second, we will have a virtual inspection of the site, so that our team can have a Google Meet with you, with your SPOC, to see virtually inspect the site. Then post that, there will be a proper orientation program will happen either through Google Meet or maybe physical program we can organize, wherein we will give the SOP to execute the program. And then definitely lab equipment supply, aligning of TOT, enrollment of the candidates. So that's a part of execution of the programs. That's all from our side, and I hope I am able to cover all the components and topics which were required to be explained. And I'm so thankful to the chair and definitely the AICTE members. Yeah,
I would like to also make one more announcement. All the government institutions, there are 9 or 10 of them.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
AICTE will pay about 1 lakh of rupees towards that cost of training.
Okay.
We will pay.
Faculty.
Okay.
Okay, for faculty
Wow.
training for
Yes,
the
sir.
government institution. So I think I will ask I will request.
I will make that.
Yeah, put up that into our EC also
Sure, sir.
and get the approval properly and then send them information. All the government institutions. So don't need to panic. Okay, where do I find that?
That is the bottleneck for you.
So that will be paid by AICTE
Yes.
as a grant to the institute. Grant delay.
I'm so happy that sir is so supportive, and I mean this project I will give the whole credit to sir because of I think sir your this charismatic this project is pushed through. Otherwise, things takes time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it should have a
Yes, sir. Uh, So now we are moving to the next phase of this today's program. So we need a feedback from some of the institutions. I will start with the university. So one of the premier institution, and of course an institution deemed to be university, and that too it's not in the what is that mega or metro city. It is in the tier 2 city of this country, from the state of Tamil Nadu. It is none other than Shastra deemed to be university. I request Vice Chancellor sir of the Shastra deemed to be university to give this thing, sir. I mean, your
Vaidya Subramaniam, please come in.
Yeah. So, thank you very much. At the outset, good evening to Chairman AICTE, Member Secretary, the entire team from AICTE, and also the leadership team from AVPL, my own colleagues from different institutions, and also from Shastra. First of all, we all deserve a pat on our own back for being one of those 47 institutions selected to establish this very path-breaking initiative. I will make my remarks very brief. On multiple counts, this momentous occasion is significantly important, but my mind only takes me to the top three. One, if we trace back the role of AICTE in shaping technical education, we have seen the evolution of AICTE from merely being an approval body, and later there were a lot of schemes that changed the landscape of technical education in India. This immediate resonation to me takes back to a scheme called ModRobs, where it was modernization and removal of obsolescence. But this present scheme of this Aero vision is a kind of creating a multiplier effect of ModRobs, because it is not removal of obsolescence and it is not even modernization. It is more futuristic, that we have picked up a technology that is going to create a kind of a leapfrogging moment for many of the institutions, because we have chosen a futuristic technology. And I am sure that there are a lot of symptoms of success right on day one that I can see, because again, it's kind of an Amul moment for me, because you have carefully chosen this initiative to be implemented in rural areas. So point one is that it is being established in rural parts of our country. And then there is an honest attempt to create a multi-stakeholder involvement. So we have the industry partner, we have the teaching faculty, we're going to have students, we're also going to have our immediate ecosystem also being a large beneficiary of this. Being a multi-stakeholder involvement, the natural derivative is the third dimension to this initiative, which in my view will create what I foresee as drone cooperatives in each of these hub institutions, because drone as a service, as already that was highlighted, is going to be the way in which these are going to become self-sustainable centers. So it is not just a one-time grant that we are receiving from AICTE and then tomorrow we celebrate saying that we received a 50 lakh facility from AICTE and going to showcase this. We are now moving forward to also make this a self-sustaining facility, and to that effect, drone cooperatives is something that I see is easily possible in making all of these centers self-sustainable. Lastly, again, my mind takes back because you quoted about NEP 2020, the first anniversary of NEP 2020 in Varanasi. Our Honorable Prime Minister made a remark that many of these universities must work on initiatives that are related to the ground level activities and take that to your own labs in the institution. And he said, land to lab. And now we are extending it more from land to lab to air. And that is why I see this initiative as so important because many of our institutions will casually say that we are flying high. But here is an opportunity to demonstrate and tell why our institution is flying high by making our own drones fly high so that our institutions reach newer heights in the days to come. Thank you again for AICTE and AVPL, this combination for making this futuristic facility in institutions in rural part of India a functional reality. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words representing one of the universities, especially from the rural part of this country. So now I will move to one more rural institution, and it's a government engineering college from the state of Karnataka. I request the principal of this institution, Government Engineering College at Chalkere. It is in a remote place also. So definitely it is not even in the tier 2, it is in the tier 3 city. And so I request the principal of this institution to share his views or the feedback.
Good evening, all dignitaries present on this occasion. First of all, I would like to thank Chairman Sir and relevant coordinators of this Aero Vision. On behalf of our state government and Commissioner, the state government of Karnataka, Commissioner, Director, and Principal Secretary, I would like to thank the Chairman and coordinators. And really, we are excited and enthusiastic to see the future events of this drone technology. And really, our staff and students are very happy. We are one among 47 institutions, and we all hope that this drone technology will take our college to a new horizon. And from the college side, definitely we are giving all the support, and from the college side and faculty side, we all very much enthusiastic to see the further events of this drone technology. Once again, I thank all the respective dignitaries. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So now I'll move to the next institution, PPG Institute of Technology and Management from Gurgaon, Haryana. So I request Professor R.C. Puhat sir to share his views.
Yeah, Honorable Chairman, sir, very good evening,
Which college?
and my regards to the member secretary and other valued officers from the AICT, as well as my colleagues from different institutions. I'm really very happy to know that in a very first step, AICT has approved 47 institutions to take up the drone training program. And I think this was the real requirement, because last year when I visited Anna University, I could see, because I'm a student of microbiology, but I could see drone, say, flying, and how they were really developing, having a very good R&D and training, specifically the farmers batch training was going on. And since then, we were looking forward that why don't we have a system near about so that we can train our students? Because if you see the field requirement, there is great need, not only for farmers, but from security point of view, from other survey point of view. Uh, I think this technology is going to be very, very effective. And I'm really delighted and say congratulate Chairman Sir, you and your team that you have, I think, accepted the request from AVPL. AVPL have a great team. I didn't get the chance to visit their lab, but one of my colleague, along with say a couple of staff members, they visited, and they reported me back that they have already established a very, very good, say, the lab, research lab. Then, of course, they have a kind of evaluation system. But only my suggestion is that along with that, because drone are being manufactured, they will be sailed and there will be pilot to run, but there is no monitoring or repair system so far available in the market. If AICT or AVPL, whosoever is, they can, I think, give some attention to this aspect as well, so that when we take drone to the field, certainly they will require maybe after some time the repair and all that. And specifically from farmer point of view, I'm suggesting it. I once again congratulate each one of us who are here, that it's a really great initiative, and I think it's heading towards Atmanirbhar Bharat or the developed Bharat, whichever, like say, you can call it as, and these are the only ways. And I have been associated with the ICT many, say, I think the chairman earlier as well, member secretary or vice chairman. I think the ICT, the way it is, as Professor Vedya has said, the way it is, say, I think evolving, strengthening, not AICT itself, but strengthening the technical education and skilling aspect. It's commendable. Thank you very much.
So thank you, sir. Thanks for your nice feedback and also given the, I mean, kind of your interest even at this stage also. And also you have mentioned about your faculty members have already visited that research lab of AVPL. So it
Yeah.
shows that already your institution is moving towards so this particular initiative. Thanks,
And
sir. Thanks a lot for your feedback.
I assure even beyond the control of management, I assure you, being academician, that we will provide every sort of help to AVPL whatever they require.
Thank you, sir. So
Okay.
now, sir, I will request the one more institution for the first time, as rightly our honorable member secretary sir mentioned, that I think first time are very few institutions, especially from our union territories. That too from the places like Daman and Dayu or Dadar Nagar Haveli. So very rarely we'll see the institutions in any of our schemes due to some reasons or whatever maybe the things. So today I request Daman and Dayu, government polytechnic representative, I mean the principal sir, to share his views.
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm Balaganesan, Principal Government Polytechnic, Daman. And on behalf of the administration of UT administration of Daman and Diu and Dadra Nagar Haveli, I extend my sincere gratitude to the AICTE chairman and other colleagues for selecting our institutes to establish the drone lab. So we are highly satisfied, sir. We are happy. We are with our teams from computer engineering and IT. So Daman and Diu is having one IIT, sir. In that we are conducting drone technician course, and I think by establishing the lab, that will be useful for them also. And in our campus, one government engineering college is also there, sir. And for all the students of polytechnic and engineering college and other technical trainees, this lab establishment of lab will be very useful, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for considering us, and I extend my thanks to the team of AICTE. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your kind words.
Yes.
And welcome to this drone group, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Close.
Okay, so once again, congratulations to all the institutions who are going to be part of this one more initiative of AICTE. And we expect much more from all of you, because as a team, we can definitely, as our chairman sir mentioned, Atmanirbhar Bharat, or Vikasit Bharat by 2047, as the slogan of our Honorable Prime Minister sir. Definitely, so as a team, definitely any country can achieve its heights. There is no doubt in it, and here is an opportunity for all of us to share hands and join hands, so that we can realize, or we can see the real Atmanirbhar Bharat and also the Vikasit Bharat in the days to come. So thank you one and all for joining this occasion in a very short notice, and once again congratulations to all the institutions which are going to be part of this particular initiative. Thanks to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity
Thank you.
provided.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.